Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know there's always tomorrow. Leave me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Now some of you had to suffer through what I had to say a couple days ago when we arrived. And I was filled with fire when I was. And I'm filled with fire now as we leave. And after we worked today, after we spent time drywalling and mudding and just working our hearts out, working our bodies out, really getting involved with what we were doing, some of us had the opportunity to share a couple of drinks at a local bar and reflect on our time here. And the thing that became very clear was that it was not just a day, it was not just a job, but it was a whole series of life experiences that happen over the course of your time here. And whether that's a day or 2 days or a month, you go through a lot of changes. And I think for us, there were some definite strong steps in that process. Very early on, all of us struggled with just the journey here, with getting to the airport and what stuff are we going to take and where are we going to be sleeping. There was a lot of confusion. Some of us hadn't been to the South before and we were scared. But we were hopeful too. And then we got here, and the first day is a day of kind of a little bit of pain and a little bit of realization that you really don't know that much. Okay, you fill out those volunteer forms, and you know, I'm a little older than some of you, but I had very few things to check off on that list. I'd never built a house before. I'd never really done a lot of painting. I'd never had the opportunity to hunt mold in the jungles of Biloxi. I'd never had those opportunities, so there's kind of a self-awareness that you can't do everything. On the third day, we kind of came around, and there was this kind of awareness that you realize, you know, we're here, and this destruction is all around us, and it's a little overwhelming. We went on some tours. We went out to Turkey Creek to do some work out there, and we were still taking photos and talking about how overwhelming the hurricane damage was. And there's this, you absorb what's around you. You're finally comfortable, and suddenly it's just like, oh my God, what the heck's going on? And then on the fourth day, you realize that, or whatever that time is, the next stage, that you go past the personal. And you kind of go past what's going on outside of you. You come to terms with your environment, and you realize that the real conversations are with the people that you're with. And we spent a lot of time just talking about all the people that we'd met. And it wasn't just the team leaders. It was about people who cooked dinner, people who, you know, helped out on the jobs. You know, it's like, wow, you know, I was working really hard, and so came up, and they said, you know, the team leader's not here. This is how you mud. You need some help lifting that board. Let me hold some screws for you. You know, this is what it's all about. It's kind of this process of becoming part of the family and becoming the leader yourself. And that was the most important thing I think all of us picked up from here, that I don't think any of us really expected. We came as a team of 12. We didn't really know each other. We became very close in our travel here and through those experiences. But as we got through the process, we realized that we were more than 12. That we were 12, that we were 24, that we were 36, that we were 1 million strong. And all of us were going through the same thing. So I just want to, you know, saying thank you just isn't enough. I think the important part is just a realization and a recognition of that it doesn't end at 4 days, and that it doesn't end at a week, and that it doesn't end here in Biloxi, and it doesn't end in New Orleans, and that we need to take this home with us, and we need to take the family that we've created here and bring more, make it bigger. Step out, reach out, lend a hand, because everybody needs somebody to lean on, and our time might be coming when we need somebody to lean on too. So, thank you from Seattle. Thank you from the state of Washington. Thank you from the United States of America and the whole world. And I hope all of you take it to heart and enjoy that transition. So,